Hey guys, we have left our little small town. We're going into the city, such as it is.
28 miles just to go to Menards, Joann Fabric.
And Joann Fabrics. Yeah, that's the important part. Joann Fabrics. Yeah, and we're in the city. Yeah, we have to go 28 miles just to basically go to Taco Bell if we want to. Any type of fast food.
Except Subway.
Yeah.
That's only 12 miles.
Usually it's really, really busy in this because, of course, it's a college town, but colleges are not currently in session. They're all doing remote learning, so I don't know what to expect in town. Usually at this time of the morning, when you get in here, there's students walking everywhere and traffic's really quite heavy, but I don't know. We haven't been here. And when's the last time we came to Big Rapids to go shopping for anything?
Forever. I went to the doctor's. When was it? October 5th?
October, okay. We just never come to the city anymore. I can get all my groceries at work and everything, and there's
our car's twin.
Oh, look.
Except for ours is dark on the bottom. Right?
Yeah. And that one's lighter white. Mine's mocha. You know that phenomenon when you never see a type of vehicle, and then after you get the vehicle, you see them everywhere? Yeah. That's this Buick Rendezvous, and everyone that I see is like the same color as mine or very close.
I think you can see it though.
Yeah, I'll just stick it up high. And this is the Muskegon River. I don't know how well you can see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it a little bit. That's the Muskegon. That's a nasty river. Not nasty as in dirty or anything, but it's nasty as in it claims lives every year. And when it floods, it is scary. Look at these cool old buildings. I love these buildings. All the granite.
A lot of them have the dates on them somewhere.
Yeah. 1925 on that bank. So cool. And a lot of cool old houses too. A lot of them now, of course, are
rentals.
Yeah, frat houses, sorority houses. But there are a lot of neat old houses. A lot of them have been turned into businesses right along here too, because this is the main street through town. Yay! It's not a giant Joann's. It's not a Joann Plus or anything like that, but it's a Joann's. It used to be a Kmart in here. That makes me sad because we lived just about 2 miles, 3 miles away from the original Kmart, Kmart number 1. Okay, we're just leaving my happy place. Now we get to go to Mike's happy place. Menards. Okay, I like Menards too. Even though the stupid jingle will get stuck in your head forever and it won't leave. And they play it constantly through the speakers in the store. probably now interspersed with Christmas music. That was the fastest trip in and out of Joann's ever.
Yeah, I didn't have to come rescue you this time.
The thing is, it's like, I want a new hat and scarf, and I'm like, I will know the yarn when I see it. I knew the yarn when I saw it. I've used that particular yarn before, and it's fabulous. Not to mention the fact that I had that gift card from the Christmas party on Sunday. This is free yarn. And I bought some of the scrubby yarn so I can make dish scrubbies. I've never actually seen that in stores. It can't be very pleasant to work with, but I guess I'll give it a shot. Yeah, literally, it takes you 5 minutes to drive through Big Rapids, depending on traffic. Because this is pretty much the end of town right here. You got Myers down there, and then nothing. Nothingness.
I'm excited I get to get a new heater for the garage. My other one was a piece of crap. I had to light it with a torch.
And it leaks.
Yeah, I've had it for at least 20 years, and from sliding it around on the floor, it wore a hole in the bottom. If not the rust, too.
Yeah.
Either way, it leaks.
Yeah, having a kerosene heater that leaks, probably not a good thing. No, we're not driving out to the middle of nowhere, even though it looks like it. There really is a Menards back here. This was the first Menards that I ever encountered when we were building the addition on our house. And the first time we ever came here, I looked at the front of the building and I looked at Mike and said, "Is this like a water park or something?" It looks like the entrance to an amusement park or a water park. They've got American flags on there now instead of the usual yellow flags, but it looks like the entrance to an amusement park. It kind of is. Man, their electric bill must be sky high. It fools you, though. You want to park farther, as far from the entrance as you can, because the exit's on the other side of the building. If you park really close to the entrance, you end up having a 5-mile walk with all your stuff. There's a tip about Menards.
For sure.
Traffic. Yuck. Normally the traffic that I see is like turkeys and deer and stuff. We're going to take a tour through the old part of the town. There's some neat stuff down here. Neat houses. Like this one. And that one. And the one next door to it. And the one next door to that. Look at the windows on that one down there. Oh, look at that porch. Oh! That one right there was just redone not too long ago. Oh, such pretty details. I love this one, this brick building right here. It's law offices now, but and that's pretty much it. That's Big Rapids. There's the river again. Yep, that's it. College town without college students. It's pretty empty. I did notice when we were going through town that they were working on a building, and the sign on this building said High Society. I'm assuming that's going to be a marijuana dispensary. And if not, it should be. And now we're on our way back home.
Show you some of the country and the way.
It's really a nice ride. I mean, honestly, when we first moved up here, the entire thought that it was a half an hour to drive to get to town was like, are you kidding? And now it's nothing. Camo Santa. Interesting. There's the National Guard Armory. In case of zombie apocalypse, you know where you got to get to. And there's another one of my favorite houses. I love stone houses.
Just like that, we're back in the country.
Thank goodness. Well, we're a few more miles down the road. I'm gonna take you through the killer curves. They're fun in the summer. They're downright treacherous in the winter. It's like a roller coaster. Pretty little pond. Apparently that's what these curves are going around, is that pond. Yeah, imagine that at night with ice on the road. Driving to the hospital. Yeah, it's pleasant.
As you can see, there's a whole lot of nothing.
Interspersed with the occasional house. Swampy stuff, scrubby trees.
Barns. Silos with no barns.
Amish buggy signs. Farmer fields.
This one's not really stone, but it is an old farmhouse.
Yep. The old barn. And that's an old farmhouse.
This one,
More old barns.
that's a stone
Yep.
house.
And this little piece of gorgeousness coming up right here. Oh, love that house. And big expanses of fields again. More old barns. Old house. You can just tell by the shape of the house how old it is.
There's a church on the right that somebody converted into a house.
Mm-hmm.
And on the left, there's a really cool old stone house / church.
Yeah, that was a church as well. We're going to take you by this, one of the larger lakes in the area on our way home. Usually we don't go this way. We take the shortcut, but we're gonna
Swing by our post office and see if our new night vision cameras there, the tracking on this has been horrible.
Boy, that water's choppy today, huh?
This is a pretty treacherous road in the winter too.
Yeah, that's why we don't come through here in the winter for sure. People drive around out there though.
Yeah, we've driven on that lake when it was frozen.
Not by choice.
Maybe if I can find that video, I'll show you. I know where it is, but the computer it's on doesn't want to start up.
Yeah. Pretty old cemetery in here too. We'll have to come here someday. Yeah, that lake freezes over and they do like a race on the lake. People have ice vehicles that they drive around on the lake. I don't understand the joy of that because the thought of plunging into icy cold water just does not sound pleasant to me.
As you can tell probably by the video, it's a large lake.
Yeah. And now we're back to nothing. Slow hidden drive. Found it! This right here is the death turn. If you ever have to turn onto that road on the left, you pretty much just have to shut your eyes, say a prayer, and go. Because you cannot see if traffic is coming at 60 miles an hour over that hill. I hate that turn.
And turning off of that road onto this road is the same thing.
Not very well thought out. I guess it was okay for horses and buggies, not so much for cars.
Now we're on our last errand of the day. We had to come home and grab one of our 100-pound propane cylinders and go get it filled. It's quite a drive to go get that filled, but it's
in the
a
opposite
pleasant
direction.
drive. Yeah, opposite direction. I think it's about a 15 to 20 minute drive, but it's worth it. It's only like $33 for a 100-pounder to get filled. That's dirt cheap. So we'll take you along on this trip too. Be back.
And here we are on the nothing roads again. No snow yet though, so that's a good thing.
So we've driven over 60 miles so far and not seen a single deer. We know there's hundreds of deer, yet where are they? There may be tens of Sasquatch in the area, so that ought to tell you that it would be easy for them to hide in this kind of terrain. There's probably thousands of deer around here. Not thousands, but 8,000, I would say. Not a one in over 60 miles. Tracey wants to show you this other really cool house.
Yep. I mean, we haven't seen a rabbit. Nothing. The only birds we saw were the ducks and the loons on the lake. Oh, I love this house.
This looks really cool in the summertime. It's got the vines all growing all over it.
I mean, how long has that been standing there abandoned? What a cool house. But yeah, I mean, look, there's just miles of nothing. I mean, we haven't, there's nothing alive. And as I said, this county is second in Michigan for car deer accidents. I mean, they're everywhere.
Usually you'll see them out in the cut cornfields eating, but I haven't even seen that. Hunting season for the most part is over. I think there is 3 more days left of muzzleloader season.
Oh.
There's some wildlife.
Hallelujah. Turkeys.
It's coming behind us.
And rules for turkeys, if you've never encountered a flock of turkeys crossing in front of your vehicle, after the main flock of turkeys is gone, always wait. Because there's always one stupid turkey that decides to run across right as you're starting to hit the gas pedal and go. Oh, another cool old cemetery. Little tiny lake. Probably doesn't even have a name.
Guys, that audio clip I posted today of the raccoon and the heavy breathing and grunting, I didn't put in the comments there that particular night I actually took a video of the raccoon and he was out on a tree hanging over the river. So I was looking right in that direction and it wasn't even dark out completely. And I thought, first when I heard it was my cat, that's why I ran outside and yelled, Chloe. But if there was a Bigfoot right there, I did not see it, but you can sure hear it on that audio recording. And it's sad, but I really think he grabbed a raccoon. Yeah, it gave me chills when I heard that. I just heard it yesterday for the first time. I never heard that grunting before. And breathing. Creeped me out.
Well, we had to make a quick stop in town to get some kerosene for Mike's new heater for his garage. So we've driven how many miles now?
Close to 90.
Almost 90 miles.
Just running everyday errands.
But yeah, over 90 miles, just doing our everyday thing, and
Which is not every day. We don't do it very often.
once in a great while, thank goodness. In all that time, we've seen a couple squirrels, some turkeys, and a couple birds flying, and that's about it. There's nothing.
And that 90 miles cover 3 different counties.
How many counties were you in today? I mean, even here now, just to go to town. Say you want to pop and you don't have any. There's a 40-minute trip to get to town and get a bottle of pop and get back.
Really 20 to 30, depending on how you drive. 40, 50 for her.
Yes, I drive safely so that I don't run deer over. But at least there's no traffic. I mean, all the way from here to my work, which, takes 15 minutes to get from here, and there's one traffic light between my house and my work. And that's where I turn, so there's one traffic light. That's it.
And 3 stop signs.
Yeah, and 3 stop signs. Well, we're almost home, thank goodness. Ugh. We'll talk to you guys later.